This ad wants to save you money, but right now its creator is wasting money. So scrub in with me, the ad doctor, and let's keep their ad budget from flatlining. Now, if you run ads for your business and they don't perform, you're not alone. That's why today we'll diagnose what's killing these conversions so you can avoid wasting tons of money on failed ads of your own. Now, if you don't know me yet, I'm Bryant Tyson, and for 30 years I've helped small business owners make a lot more money, a lot faster with paid ads. My last campaign had a 27.26% interaction rate, which is 10 times the norm. And I can only get it that high because every success and every failure leaves clues. Sadly, this ad's on life support. So here's the plan for today's surgery. First, we'll diagnose the symptoms. Then we'll prescribe fixes. Last, we'll operate and do the before and after reveal. So let's take a look at the ad. I would have passed this ad right by, but I was on the lookout for ads that didn't quite seem to measure up. Now I will say that this ad has been running for about 5 years. That's what Meta Ad Library says. So it must be making them some money. But just because it's making them some money doesn't mean it can't make them more money. So let's go ahead and see what they're doing wrong. They're missing an audience call out. People can't see themselves. Who are they targeting? I don't know. When you're doing an ad, you want the person reading the ad to instantly see themselves in the ad. This way they know they should pay attention to it. So if they said, attention, guys who do podcasts and diagnose ads, I would basically say, hey, that's me. Maybe this applies to me because I saw the ad. Maybe it doesn't. Either way, I'm not really that interested because I don't see myself in the ad. And that's a big problem. I'm not going to stop at this ad. Not in normal circumstances, because the visuals don't make me stop the scroll. They don't grab my attention. It looks like an ad, and people are trained to bypass ads. If something looks like an ad, odds are most people are going to ignore it. So this definitely looks like an ad. It's got a headshot. It's got the tax accounting and business services. It's got the very muted visual down there of the desk that says tax time. Nothing about this grabs my attention, and that's a problem. I would not be surprised if their interaction rate with this ad was super low. The people that they get from this ad, the people who do pay attention, probably are worth a lot of money to them. So even though it might not be performing as well as it could be, they're probably still making money off of it, which is why it's still running. So let's say I get through all of this, I manage to look at this, I read this, and I come down here and I say, book a consultation today. Yawn. There's nothing interesting about that. Everybody offers a consultation. What's different about J&K Solutions that I can't get from literally everyone else? Nothing. So why bother? And there's nothing that says, hey, I should do this now. There's no urgency, right? So why would I click it? Why would I book a consultation? So when you combine all of these three things, I can almost guarantee that their interactions are way lower. But we're going to fix that today, all right? Now, let's see what they're doing right. Curiosity question. Do you think your CPA, EA, or tax professional has your back? If I get to that point, I'm a little bit interested. If you can make people curious, they'll keep reading, okay? So they're doing that well. Really well, actually. A lot better than a lot of other ads out there. Pain focus, not gain focus. I bet I can show you've been overpaying in taxes by at least $1,500 per year. Yes. Who doesn't want to get back $1,500 that they've been wasting on taxes, no less, right? People don't like paying taxes already, but overpaying by $1,500 a year, ooh, that feels painful. So they nailed that one. People are more likely to move away from pain than they are to move towards gain. I struggle to find another good thing about this ad. I mean, I guess the fact that it's still running and it's must be making the money. I hope they're just not wasting money on this ad. Let's take a little bit closer look at the details of this before we move on to the fixes. Get organized? Organize? This is a typo. An accountant needs to be meticulously detailed oriented because they're dealing with my money. If a tax preparer misses a 1 or a 0 or a 5 or a 2 or a 3 anywhere, I might get audited. So details are important. And something small like this, get organized, is a detail that makes me question their competency with my details. So this one little thing alone, even though it's super tiny, is really, really potentially killing their results. And of course, this is gain focused. Get organized, achieve more, and be wealthy. I mean, what does that even mean? That line is doing absolutely nothing. So yeah, I would cut it. I would cut all of this. I would cut the personal image. I would cut all of that. And I'd cut it all because these visuals are doing them no favors. So let's fix it up. The image they have going on here, it's got potential. But the whole thing looks like an ad. And we don't want it to look like an ad because people have ad blindness. They'll scroll right past it. So what we need to do is make this look as close as possible to something one of our friends might have posted or some interesting article or something like that. It has to be something that looks like content and not an ad. So here, you got a lot of emotional triggers. You got some bills that say payment due. You got a messy desk. It's very unorganized. Somebody's probably stressed out. And you've got the big, big call out right here. Losing $1,500. That's the pain. Pain, pain, pain. Now I did this electronically, but for maximum effect, I would have actually set this up as an actual photo shoot. I would have written out some actual numbers by hand, set everything up on my messy desk with some actual bills, taken some good photos, and posted it like I was posting it to my own story, right? That will stop people and be like, oh, whoa, what's going on with all these bills? And once you get them to stop scrolling and pay attention, then you can talk to them about what you can offer them. But you gotta stop the scroll first. So we do that with this type of video, this type of image first. To increase this, we have to target somebody. So let's pick somebody. If somebody is a Buffalo, New York small business owner and they see this, they're going to pay attention. If they're not, they know this ad's not for them, they'll keep scrolling. With the visual, they said, well, what is this? They read the first line, they said, oh, this is for me. And now they can keep reading. All right. Attention. Buffalo, New York small business owners. I can prove that your tax guy is wasting $1,500 of your hard-earned money, maybe even more. Give me 30 minutes and I'll get that money back into your pockets. Yeah, I've identified the audience. I've hit that pain hard and I've offered them a potential solution. That's what the ad needs. That's what every ad needs. Identify the audience, tell them the pain that they're in, even if they don't know it, and then offer them a simple and easy solution. Book a free consultation is trash. That is a trash offer. We need to differentiate ourselves from everyone else. That's a much stronger offer than book a consultation today. But wait, I think we can do better. Let's say business owner, it's like a pest control business, they're making 800 grand a year, right? That's not even that much for that type of a business. They're not gonna look at this number. $1,500 is not gonna mean anything to them, but 15,000 will. And that could be a 1% change or a 0.5% change. And now we're making a stronger offer for a bigger client. And bigger clients make us more money, right? Because we don't want to do 1,000 little clients. We want to do 10 big clients if we can. It's less work for us and more money. The best thing for her would be to get her biggest small business client, if she's indeed targeting small business owners, get her biggest small business client, pull up their tax return and say, how much did I save them last year? So let's say the last one that she saved any money for was, she saved them $24,321, right? Let's just say tax returns from last year said, oh yeah, this one, $24,321. Just got the proof on the paper, right? Making ads is not easy. It's not easy. Making good ads is not easy. There's a lot that goes into it. Don't let anybody fool you and say like you can make a high performing ad in like 20 seconds. Like it doesn't, it's just not realistic. Any good piece of creative work that's going to perform at the levels I would like them to perform is going to take you a lot of time. And I'm doing this kind of off the cuff here. You're seeing how the sauce is made, right? And again, if you like this, comment below, hit that like button, subscribe. If you don't, sorry. Well, actually, just let me know. Let me know if you don't like it. Then I'll trim, I'll edit, I'll do something. Let's make this into like a 5-minute video. I'll just cut out all the thinking and you guys can see the end result. But I gotta know. You gotta tell me. I'm not gonna know unless you tell me. Also, you know what? If you guys like this enough, I can do this live. Like, I can just do a stream. So I'll go live and then you guys can be there and you can send me ads. You can send me your ads and then I'll analyze your ads and fix them just like this. Free. So you get free help to fix up your ads so that you can make more money. How about that? No charge. If you like something like that, let me know. Subscribe, hit the like button, because if not, I'm not going to know, and then I'm not going to do it, and then you're going to miss out, and Okay, so let's get back to this. People have the attention span to read things if it's interesting enough, so don't even worry about it being short. Let's go longer with this. Attention, Buffalo, New York, small business owners. Your tax guy is wasting thousands of your hard-earned dollars, and I can prove it. I saved my last client $24,327 on their last tax bill. They used that money to hire another team member who made them another $75,000 in profit. Give me 30 minutes and I'll get that money back into your pockets today. Compare that to, do you think your CPA, EA, or tax professional has your back? I bet I can show you that you've been overpaying in taxes by at least $1,500 a year. Which one do you like better? Which one are you more likely to click on? Get your money back today. We love that still. That's still gold. Oh. This may be stretching it. It's very strong. Get your $24,327 back today. And that's strong. There we go. There we go. All right, what do we got? Attention, Buffalo, New York, small business owners. Your tax guy is wasting thousands of your hard-earned dollars, and I can prove it. I saved my last client $24,327 on their last tax bill. They used that money to hire another team member who made them another $75,000 in profit. Give me 30 minutes, and I'll get that money back into your pockets today. Call to action. Get your $24,327 back today. Schedule your 30-minute call so you can stop throwing your money away today. That's an ad. Combine it with that visual. Where's our visual? Combine it with that visual so that they can stop the scroll. The visual reinforces, and matter of fact, instead of it saying minus $1,500, it would say minus $24,327. Even more scroll stopping. That's an ad. All right, so did we do it? Did we do it? We made a scroll stopping image. We identified the audience and we way beefed up the offer. This is gonna get clicks. Now, obviously this would have to be accurate. I mean, she couldn't just put this up if it wasn't true. Right? We don't wanna do that. We don't wanna get in trouble. We don't wanna deceive people. We wanna be accurate in our advertising. But if this is something she can actually back up, this would double or triple her clicks. Instantly. It's just that much more powerful. And when you get 2 to 3 times more clicks, that's 2 to 3 times more leads in the pipeline. She could fill up her calendar with this. Yeah, if she had space before, she could just turn up the dial on the ad budget, fill up her entire calendar on this. Is that something you would like to do? You want to fill up your calendar? Then you got to make really good ads. The ads are the window to your business. But can we make it better? Yes. Yes, we can. So the image is one thing, but to really take this ad to the next level, she could do video, right? Because video, people love video. When it comes down to video or image, video beats image every single day. She could just be on camera reading this. Be like, attention, Buffalo, New York, small business owners. Your tax guy is wasting thousands of your hard-earned dollars, and I can prove it. I saved my last client $24,327 on their last tax bill. And then she picks up the tax return with the name and Social Security and all of that stuff blanked out, puts it up to the camera so you can see it. You can see how much she saved them. Take it down. They used that money to hire another team member who made them another $75,000 in profit. Last year's tax return, this year's tax return. This year has 75,000 extra dollars on it, right? Yes. Again, proof. Just put it up. Give me 30 minutes and I'll get that money back into your pockets today. That's how we take it to the next level. Missing audience call out, fixed it. Weak visuals, fixed it. Generic call to action, weak offer, fixed it. Curiosity question, turned it up. Pain focus, not gain focus, turned it up. And implemented all of our fixes. That is how you make a high converting ad. If you like this video, click like. Tell me in the comments. Subscribe. I'll do more. Tell me if you like it. Tell me if you don't like it. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. Tell me everything. Because I don't know. Right now, I'm just sitting here talking to a camera, which is not talking to you, and I would rather be talking to you. So tell me in the comments. Also, tell me how you would have wrote the ad. Tell me how you would have did it. I would love to hear your takes. I just want to help you guys make more money with your ads. And if I can give you some tips or help you with a live stream, then that's what I'm going to do. Just let me know. All right? See you next time.